You made it. Welcome to day 100. I am so happy if you've gotten this far in the program. And that's because today is day 100. And if you got to here, that means you did it. And that means that you are building the dedication and the muscle and the habits of actually challenging yourself enough to heal yourself. And so you are becoming, if you've gotten this far, the type of person and building the type of character and personality and habits that you need to overcome your chronic illness. So if we look back on today, for myself, I'm walking an hour a day, every day, commitment, and sometimes more. I am meditating, not every day, I'll be honest. And I haven't done my journaling every day, but I've done it about 75% of the time. I want to get better at that. So that's one of the things I want to get better at, and that's okay. You can't do any program perfectly, but walking has been my anchor, and I've anchored that in. I've managed to do it every single day without skipping a day, except for the day, those 5 days that I was not feeling well, and I've decided to tack on 10 days to the end, like double that, to make up for it. So I'm super excited about my walking. Like, I've booked all these trips that are outstanding. I don't know what I'm going to do when they come up, but I've booked them. I'm starting to hold my head up around neighbors and community. And when I look back over the program, I realize that even I didn't do everything that I wanted to during these 100 days. And so inspiration struck me, and I thought, you can't do it all in 100 days, and that's okay. But you can do most of it. You can do whatever you can. You can push yourself to your limit. So now that the program is over, what I'm going to do and what I'm going to suggest to everybody out there who came along this far is to start from day one and do it again. And you're thinking, are you crazy? I'm not going to do another 100 days. Well, that's exactly what I am, maybe. Because I think the benefit that you'll get through it going through a second or third time, if you commit to doing another 100 days, you'll be at 200. If you do one more 100 days, you'll be at 300. That's practically an entire year. Now, if you put forth your best effort and challenging yourself to expand in spite of your symptoms and to overcome basically yourself and to build the right personality it takes to achieve what you want to achieve for like an entire year, you'll become a completely new person. So what I would suggest is go through the program again and start from where you are now, not from where you were when you started the program. So push yourself from where you are now. So at the beginning, when we talk about walking, taking our longest walk and doubling it, now I would take an hour and double it, right? Or maybe instead of walking this time, I start to run. I start to run for for 75% of my walk, and I build up to running my route that I'm doing now for an hour over the course of the next 100 days, so that I'm running it, right? So if I've booked a trip or if I've done something outside my comfort zone like that, then maybe I'm going to go even farther, right? My meditation, I can focus in on that. I've got my chunk that I'm meditating. Maybe I'm going to commit to every single day and to, even more than I'm doing before. So socially grow. Maybe it's time to join more clubs, to, go back to work. For the work part of it, it's like, well, maybe I've taken steps to start to sell things on the internet and start to clean my dad's house and contribute, but maybe I can think about a part-time job. Maybe not on the next 100 days, but maybe the time after that. I can keep pushing myself from where I'm at. So on this 100 day, I want you to congratulate yourself, number one. And number two, I want you to realize that if you do it again from where you are now, it's scientific in the fact that if you take where you are now, which is even way more than you were at the beginning of the program, and you build on that, like, it's scientific fact that you have to change. Your personality will change. Your capabilities will change. What you can do can change. And the more you start to focus on your life, the less you focus on your illness and your symptoms. And the more less you focus on your illness and your symptoms, the more they go away, you know, and you're pushing yourself maybe more with your diet or your other protocols and your social life and your work and your, you know, your walking and your journaling and your meditation and your affirmations, saying them every day. Maybe you're going to bump that up to saying them 5 times a day, 3 times a day, 10 times a day. Maybe you're going to do more for the collective this time or for yourself. Really push yourself with new things if you haven't this time around. Committing to going out on date nights and getting connections built and focusing on your relationship with your husband or your children or those people in your life that need forgiveness or that you need to make amends with or that you need to build bridges with or that you need to start focusing on them and giving them attention and love and care. And so these are all things that you can improve on. So this isn't the end, it's the beginning of doing it again and growing from where you are. And if you do it and make it to the next 100 days, I guarantee you'll look back, because I can look back already and say, wow, you know, I've really come a long way. And although I haven't gotten rid of my symptoms, you know, that's what my other videos are going to be for. You know, your diet, your lifestyle, your exercise, you know, what you're doing specifically, your specific protocols to help your symptoms. But I feel like pushing yourself in spite of symptoms and building your life in spite of symptoms, just like the movie Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. If you build your life, if you build your healthy, whole, not sick life, it will come. It will come, right? It will come. It has to come. So keep building your life. Keep building it. Keep going forward. And don't forget, I'm rooting for you. I know you can do this. Never give up and continue. I think one of the major things is to say your affirmation every day, to say, you know, to yourself every day that you're committed and that you're going to do this, and then get up and do it. Do it every single day. Don't let a day pass you by where you're not challenging yourself. And, you know, get up, wake up, rewatch these videos and go for it. Do it. Challenge yourself, push yourself, go beyond. Live in spite of, and I know that you will overcome. Never give up. You can do this.